Nope, that should not be happening like that. There we go. Okay, that was a very odd glitch. Not sure why that happened, but it's. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna get back into it, just so I can get it done. So I love doing stages like this where they go back into the wall. I just think it looks really cool. So bam. That's not what I meant to do. There and here. Alright, so now I'm going to have the hallway here again. But this time it's going to be this. Actually, I'm going to that and that. Go like move up like this. Then I'm going to put the roof on like that. Alright, bring it out like this. I actually kind of like how that looks. I think it would look better if I added in walls. Give it just a little bit extra. Yeah, okay, I love that. I do want to use up quite a bit of space for this, and also make the pizzeria, the Pizza-Café, sorry. I want to make that look really cool. I know I said I didn't want to make it too big, but I also don't want to make it too small to the point where like I don't want it also just go backwards like that. I want to make it go out a bit. So obviously we have the beginning bit. I think I should. What I should do is I should have the cafe part take up at least this entire space here. So it should go out from like here and there, and the cafe should take up this entire plot of land here. So what I should probably do is like break off the pillars here, because obviously it's going to be bigger. So to break off the pillars here, make it just a bit higher, and yeah, see that looks a little better. Oh, yeah, I think I should break off the pillars so I can make the location itself look bigger. Let me just quickly, yeah, yeah. Hold on, give me a moment. I am back. Sorry about that. Oh. Alright. Should I use this type of ceiling? I don't really want to. I want to make it look. I want to make this place look good. So the roof of this part is going to be polished diorite. We've got the kitchen going this way. You know what? I think just to make it look cooler, I'm going to have these little. Now, this way, the area in which Pizza-Café is the outside. Open. This goes one longer. We go like this. Okay, I think now comes the time. Alright, down again. Alright, I like this a lot more. I think what I should do though is my favorite type of like ceiling chip, like change the ceiling to as here. Then it becomes polished diorite. Perfect. Now I'm going to have it change. Hold on. Oh. Hold on, let me quickly. I think that looks better. Alright, boom. Actually, I'm gonna change the floor up here. From mangrove to quartz. I think quartz would do well. And I don't know why I like doing this, but I really loved doing this with the sinks in my old buildings. I don't know why. I just liked doing it for some reason. There we go. So that's where the lights there are gonna go. I think what I should do here is have lights between every one of these. So I'm gonna change it up here. I'm gonna go from planks. Then what I kind of want to do is do powder, but I'm not. I'm gonna go this. So we're gonna go yellow. Now the back room will probably be right here. So instead of Peter's room being here, oh, I should. Now I think what I should do is I should have the back room go over into this direction. So that way Peter's room can be over here. Like in the original build, where I had Peter's room right here. Peter's room was very small, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to have any part here. I'm just going to have the rest of this be grey. There's going to be nothing here, and the back room is going to be able to go around here. So now I'm not going to... Just so it's not a 3x3 thing. Just so it's not 3x3, I'm just going to do this. Right, so... Now what I'm going to do is this time... I like doing this. I don't know why I did this design for it, but what I like the fact that I did it. Oops, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I think these thin walls are going to be better than the triple layered walls I did for the original design. Which the original design I'm keeping. I did like it. I loved that original design I did for the Pizza-Café. So I'm keeping with it, but I'm more modernizing it. Since the original one was when I was pretty bad at building. Like I was still pretty good. I've never been that good at survival Minecraft, in all honesty. I barely played when I was younger. I only recently started playing survival Minecraft a lot. When I did back in the day, I'd usually cheat after a long time and go into creative. But this is I've always been more passionate about building in Minecraft than I was ever about survival Minecraft. Creative Minecraft has just always called out to me more. So to be able to build like this, I feel like it's a gift. And I do like this. I love these little smaller walls than the thicker walls because I think they just look better. Let me get a good roof. What's a block I haven't used on a calcite? I love these random little blocks Mojang added. Because I think they just look so cool. There we go. Now let me just. I like how it's now. Okay. What was I gonna say? I like how now. 3, 2. I can't remember what I was gonna say now. Wait, so 3, bang. That's now 4. 4, bang. 3, 4. Go like this. There we go. I think I should add in. Okay, I think actually, I think I should extend out the hallway a bit. Either that, or I should just cut this in half because I think this is a little too long for all this empty space to be here. 'Cause there's definitely. Oh, it's because there's not going to be. Actually, no. I think what I should do is extend the hallway out here because the hallway here is going to go out like this. So I think. Let me just get. There we are. There we are. Shit. That's better. But I think now I should take the mangrove planks and put them there to say don't go this direction. I'm going to divide these hallways up by these little ones here as well. I think that looks better. So the hallway doesn't have to be cut now, because now this is going out this direction, which means about this is how big the storage room is going to be, which to be honest I think it's going to be better. You know what? It's not bad looking. Shit. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Sorry, I'm eating at the moment, but I'm gonna continue building. Because a good builder doesn't stop building even when they're busy. One, two, three. Guess we go from 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, 18 blocks. 18 divided by. Okay, it's just 9. So 3, 6, 9. That's the middle. Three and 5. Okay, so that's 5. This is 6. Um, I'm gonna change up the style. I'm not gonna use obsidian for the floor. I think obsidian would be better for the. Actually, now. There we go. I'm gonna make this almost impossible for someone to make it like hardcore Minecraft. I honestly I don't want to use the same blocks over and over and over again. So that's why I'm using bedrock here. I don't want the same blocks used all over again. Eh, it works. So, use calcite again. 2 by 2 by 3. 2 by 2. 'Hi, PJ. Alright, it's not the worst in the world, but it's definitely not good as well. It's definitely, it could be better. Huh. How long have we been doing this for? Only 48 minutes. I think at 48 minutes, this is a really good beginning, especially with the 27 minutes added on from last stream. That's just, what, an hour and 10 or so minutes? An hour and 15 or something like that? It's something like that. In just about that time, this is what I got done, which is probably already double the length of these, just combined. Not in terms of just like space, but it's probably doubled their lengths if you were to put them side by, like, put these two together. It's probably actually the same amount. Maybe even bigger, but I think this is as far as I'm going to go with the length. And then I'm going to put the cafe part here, like make it 10 times bigger. I'm going to put the bathrooms probably here. Probably there. I'm going to put the generator there. And I'm going to put the animatronic testing room and the staff room and stuff along these hallways. Just because it makes more sense for them to be there than it did for them to be there. Let me actually, so this is it so far. There's the beginning part. Let me show you the original design for the Pizza-Café. Right, so here's the Pizza-Café. So from the original map, here's the entrance, and this is basically what I'm going to do here. A few cash registers, ignore the accent. Here's the generator room, which is two things. The main power, which turns off all the lights out there. The showtime power, which turns off the lights in the show stage and a few other places. You can see it flip the switch, and that's on. Here's the cafe part. This, in the series, is where Ready Rex would have been. We have this little area back here, which has no real significance. This lever would have brought the stage down. So, yeah. And through here is those are pipes. Here's just the main area. So you see the stage there. I think the stage is actually pretty cool looking, but it's definitely not as good as it could have been. This is the animatronic testing room from that one VHS tape. We have testing paper and testing recorder. And here's the actual thing itself with the shock button. Here's the employees only room I was alluding to. This actual area won't be here. Because I don't, especially this, I don't think this deserves to be here. It's not lore accurate or anything. It never actually even appears. The only part of this that does appear is through here in episode 10 part 2. This is where Caleb gets spring locked. Well, no, he gets spring. This is where he gets the spring. What was it? It was like the spring locked bubble suit or something like that. Here's the backstage, the original version. And I don't like how everything here is basically just a checkerboard pattern. Basically, everywhere you go is a checkerboard pattern. And I don't like that, so I'm going to change it up. So that's why I changed it up. Then here's the hallway. As you can see, it's basically the exact same. We go through here, here's the kitchen. And as you can see what I mean by sinks and stuff. And I don't like that. Here's the pizza room originally. Here's the here's this room. I don't know why I made it like this. You can see a bunch of different empty spaces. These empty spaces is where the is where armor stands for. And here you'll be able to see what I mean by thicker walls. I don't like the thicker walls, especially that. I like this design, but I'm not going to do it. Here we have the Maiden Mary area. This is going to be kind of the same as what it looked like it's what it looks like here, but it's not going to be the exact same. Then we go down here. And as you can see, here's the thing to the office. Over here's the staff only room. We have a little secret area, I guess. And then over here's another staff only room. But these don't really make sense to be here. And then here's the office, which is the only part that I do like. I'm keeping that there. That's going to be there, connecting the rooms. Keeping this is the same. So I think pizza song. Oh, I forgot I had that. Anyway, yeah. So this is basically what I'm going to do for the rest of the Pizza Cafe. And I like the outline of it, but I'm gonna change some parts up. So these two rooms here will be swapped and put over there by the office. The bathrooms will be put on this side. The cafe entrance here will stay the same, but instead it will go out that direction. That'll stay there. Employees only thing. Everything else will remain similar. It's just, yeah. I just kind of want to change up a lot. I just kind of wanted to change it up. The main outline of this place will remain the same. Like, nothing will really change all that much, but everything will be, well, still this. A lot of things will change. So, I think what I'm gonna do is how long did that take? 7 Jesus Christ. What is that? What? Oh. Alright. So I'm gonna end the stream here in front of Ruby's Pizza Cafe. Ruby and Friends Pizza Cafe. So I'm gonna go to the corner here so we can get. There we are. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.